Welcome back to another Good Tech Fan Game tutorial. Today I'll be telling you how to add a dynamic weather system. Now this isn't the best weather system you could possibly get, but it's probably the best one for a Gorilla Tech fan game since you don't need all the fancy stuff. So first, what you want to do, go down, link in the description, join the Discord, and then go down to dynamic weather. There will be a thing here. Then just import it into Unity. And then next, what you want to do, there will be two prefabs, one called Weather Manager, another called Weather Dev Manager. Now, the Weather Dev Manager, it basically lets you control all the like weather in every lobby. So yeah, first what you want to do though is you already have 3 particles. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that right now. You want to drag the weather manager into your hierarchy, and then if you want, you can drag the weather dev manager. Everything should already be set up, but first make sure everything is set up. So make sure like all of this is here. You're probably gonna have to put the follow target in. And the follow target is the main camera on the Gorilla rig or Gorilla player. That should be the only thing you need to set up. And this does also have Discord messages. As you can see, if I go here, there's messages that it sends when the weather changes. But you can also turn it off and on if you needed to. And there's already 4 profiles made. There's a clear, rain, snow, and cherry blossoms. These 3 right here, these are just normal weathers, and cherry blossoms is a special weather that can happen. And you can also toggle all of these with all these settings. So special events, you can enable them. So if they're disabled, cherry blossoms will never show up in the game, but if it's enabled, it will show up in the game. But there's also a chance that you can get the special event, or I should say special weather. But these 3 will just always show. Now, you can make more profiles, but these are just the 4 basic ones that already have everything set up. Now, I'll be going through all the settings for the entire system. So, because everything's already set up, so I shouldn't show you how to set up everything, because it basically already is. So, I'll be going through the dev panel first, or I should say dev manager. Now, there is something you need to set up with the dev manager for it to work. You need to set up a Photon chat API. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Photon, go to since they made a new Photon thing, you want to go to apps, development, and then just click create new app. Go down and click chat and then name it whatever and then click create. Then you'll go down or go back to the development and apps. Then you want to go down to the chat weather is what I name it. You want to copy the ID and then paste it into the Photon chat ID. Now, this should already all be set up. There will be nothing in this. This ID I really don't care because I'm going to delete it after. You just really just paste the thing in, and that's kind of it for the dev manager. And I'll show you at the end of the tutorial on how to do that, or what it looks like, I should say. You can also make it show on start, but we're going to go to the weather manager. So this is where everything happens. So weather profiles, you got clear. I'm going to go through everything. You have a weather name, gives it a name right here, a description. You can put a description. You can either set it to normal weather, which is default, and then a special weather, like the cherry blossoms. And then you can have a duration of how long. I'm. This is random, so it'd be 60. Minimum would be 60, so it'd last 60 minutes, or not 6 minutes, 60 seconds to 120, which is I think 2 minutes. So, and you have a lighting. You have sun intensity, which makes how bright this directional light. If you don't have a directional light, then it'll already have one. But if you don't need one, then I don't know. But it already comes with a sun. So this is the sun color, which is just the color sun, and then the ambient lighting, which is I'm pretty sure the ambient lighting is in this. No, it's in the background, I'm pretty sure. And then fog. So if you go to environment, there's this fog thing you can enable. This will change it. So you have fog density and fog color. This is the fog color, which changes like the fog color, basically. Yep. And then fog density, the density of how much fog there is. Then there's wind power. I really don't think you would need this, but it's just there in case. Then you have objects, so this is like your rain particles and all that. Then audio, this is like the ambient audio, so if it's like rain, there's rain sounds you can add. And then you have a volume for it. This also does come with sounds, but only for the rain. And I would like to say the rain is made by AI, like the sound is made by AI. I'd like to say that. And there's lighting. This is the basically thunder, but there's none of the profiles that have lightning. So you can make this a weather. You got lighting, intensity, and thunder sounds. It basically flashes. I'm pretty sure it flashes the sun, but I haven't touched this because I don't know. Then you have after that you have Discord. So this is basically making a custom message for this profile. That's basically it. There's starting weather, which is just clear. I wouldn't change. Really, I wouldn't change anything besides the special event chance. Maybe if you want to turn that up, and the transition to make it go faster or slower. And then here's the webhook. This is this is disabled by default, but you can enable it and it'll send a message. You want to make a webhook first on your Discord. So first go to Discord, go to the channel, and then there's this integration tab on webhooks. And you want to create a new webhook. It'll make a new webhook, and you want to copy the webhook URL and just paste it right in the webhook URL. Don't really need to change anything. You can change the messages it sends for each one. And seeing these should already be set up. And then follow target. Like I said, I already showed you that. The debug logs, which I'm pretty sure will show here. And that's pretty much it for the dynamic weather system. So I like to also this is connected to globally, so everyone can see what the weather is, like all at the same time. So hope this video helped.